Now joining us in the studio is the former Leeds player Robbie Rogers, who became only the second professional footballer in Britain to come out as gay almost 2 years ago. Well, Robbie has written about his experiences in his book. It's called Coming Out to Play. Robbie, lovely to have you here with us. If it's okay, let's take you back to the beginning of 2013. You were playing for Leeds, you went out on loan to Stevenage. Why did you decide then to come out about your sexuality, and how difficult was it to do that?
I mean, from a young age, my dream was to play, professional soccer and football, and then to go to Europe and to go to the Olympics and play for the national team. And through all of those things that I got to do, I never really found happiness. And so after years of playing football and hiding myself, I just felt like, I had enough, and came out to my family. And then 4 months later, came out to the public, I guess you could say.
Yeah, and you say you've been hiding it and hiding it. Was that because you felt like people would judge you here as soon as you came out?
Yeah, I come from a very conservative Catholic family and have grown up in the football world where, every day you hear something that scars you and eventually makes you feel that it's just not possible to be, gay. And so, it was 25 years of hearing those kind of things that just made me believe that this isn't a world for me.
Yeah, you said at the time that it was impossible to stay in football. You retired. Yeah. You're now back in it. Yeah. What was it, though, that made you change your mind?
The support from people that, the support from my teammates, guys that I heard things from that were very homophobic. They were the same guys that called me or sent me letters. So it was that, and then fans and people that reacted to the story, responded to the story in a very positive way. It just made me believe that, like, all right, I need to find courage to go back into the sport. Yeah,
sure. What was it about maybe playing in America? Do you think maybe it was easier to be openly gay?
No, I mean, the Leeds fans have been very supportive of the club. All of my teammates here and in Holland and guys that I play with the national team. It was more for me to go back to LA and to be around my family and just be in an environment that I was comfortable with.
Yeah, and in British football today, there are no openly gay footballers. Yeah. For people who will be watching at home, what would be your message to them if they were ever thinking about coming out?
I mean, I remember what I felt like before I came out, and now playing and being on the Galaxy and being on a team where I'm just another one of the guys. Obviously I'm able to be myself. I would just, I don't know, it's tough for me to give advice, but just for them to take a chance and to realize that how much happier you can be and to enjoy those moments of winning a championship. When I was closeted, I couldn't enjoy that success. So, I can't give them any advice, but just kind of, I don't know, try to make a change.
Do you ever see yourself coming back to play football in England?
I never thought I would come out, and I never thought I would come out and play football. So I wouldn't close any doors. I mean, so many things have happened that I didn't expect. But I'm pretty happy playing in Los Angeles. My family comes to every game. We have a great team. But we'll see. Who knows?
Well, let's just talk a little bit about the situation playing in Los Angeles. Things obviously going well there for you now. Do you feel like this is your home at the moment where you want to stay? Yeah,
I just re-signed a new contract, and the organization has been so accepting and just has been very patient with me. So I feel very comfortable, and I don't see myself moving for a while. Or hopefully not. We'll see.
Yeah. Let's talk about FIFA's decision to host the 2022 World Cup at Qatar. You've described this as quite insane because of the reasons that they don't have homosexuality. It's illegal in their country. Yeah. Do you think that players should come out and back up what you've said?
I mean, I would never pressure anyone into, speaking about the issue, but it's absolutely insane. I mean, if you look at the next few World Cups, they're in places where if I were to go, I could possibly be in prison or beat up or stoned to death. I mean, it's pretty ridiculous. There's going to be a number of gay fans that will go to watch the sport, and, of course, there's going to be another gay footballer there. Yeah. So, I just think it's an issue that needs to be spoken about and needs to be discussed with FIFA because, every player should feel safe when they go to the World Cup.
Okay, let's go back to the MLS. We want to focus on that a little bit. There's been so much debate about Frank Lampard and plenty of people talking about whether he will join New York City in time. Yeah. If he doesn't and if he stays here, do you think that will be a big loss?
I mean, he's such an amazing player, so he'll definitely help their team out. Yeah. But I'm sure that the New York the club will figure out what to do. David Villa is coming. They have a number of other players. They've had a good draft, so I think it's going to be difficult for them no matter what because they're a new team. But I think that's going to be such an amazing organization, and I'm actually really excited to play against them next year.
Yeah, Thierry Henry, also a name that a lot of people have been talking about, particularly now. He's retired. He's also coming to Sky Sports. He played for the New York Red Bulls. What's it like to have a caliber of his stature playing in America?
I'm an Arsenal fan, so I've loved Henry. And my first game with Leeds, I didn't have my clearance, but it was when we played them in the League Cup, and he came back and scored his first goal for Arsenal when he was on loan. So to be able to watch him play and then play against him, we played against him obviously this year, and I've played against him a few times. It's pretty spectacular what he's done for the game, and just so much respect for him as a person and as a player, and he's done so much for the league. So I'm excited to see what he does next, though.
Yeah, indeed. I think we all are, and I'm certainly looking forward to him coming to Sky Sports. As I said, you've put all your experiences into this book, which is out now. What's next for you?
It's a good question. Going to try to enjoy Christmas, and then we'll start preseason.
Get some sleep.
Yeah, get some sleep. It's been, after the winning championships and going on this book tour, I haven't had much sleep.
Yeah.
But just enjoying Christmas, start preseason, and then really focus on the season. Just trying to do kind of the same thing we did last year. Obviously the book's out and working on a few other things, but I'm most excited to just get back into training and be back in the locker room with the guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, listen, best of luck with the book, and thank you for joining us this morning.
Thanks so much.